This guide will show you the steps to do a full setup of RealityLog 2013. This is going to be a setup that is like a setup for one machine containing in RealityLog the project server and the transcoder engine. So this is for a full standalone setup, and I'm using a normal Windows 7 machine that is patched up to the latest version. It's a Windows 7 x64, but you can run it on a 32-bit as well, as long as you have like 2 gig of memory or more. I would say 4 is should be good. So let's get started. I'm just gonna open the setup file. I put it on my C drive already. So I'll double click it and I close this window just to get rid of it. I need administrative rights to do this setup. And there's a big possibility that you need to restart your machine depending on what you have in it already, because this is a newly installed and clean machine. I will need to restart it in like half of the setup. So now I'll get the information that this machine needs some libraries installed, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I get this warning that I need to restart my machine. I'm going to do that, and then when it comes back up, we continue. Okay, so when you come back, the setup is going to start immediately as soon as you logged in, so you will not even see your desktop. It's just going to be black in the background, probably. So we'll just keep going from here. You get the normal, of course you read everything. Not, and then keep going. Okay, so here is your next step, is to decide what kind of installation you're going to do. Now we're going to do a full installation, meaning we get everything, server, transcoder, logging in this same machine. So this would be a typical installation for either the main machine, if you have like one machine that's going to be the server or whatever, and then clients connected to that one. If you have just a one-man setup, then you're going to choose the full installation. So we go next. We decide where to put the files, and I would urge you to leave the default, which is just under Program Files x86 and RealityLog 2013. Menu, Start Group, let it be the standard, and start installation. And now it asks you that it wants to make a port opened in your firewall. The port number 3306 needs to be opened in order for the clients to communicate with the server. So let it do this by pressing yes. And the whole installation process takes roughly 5 minutes to do on a normal machine. The machine I'm running now is nothing special. As you can see, the rating is very low because this is a very standard desktop machine with built-in graphics. So the best thing would probably be to put a better graphics card in this machine. It's a 64-bit operation system. I'm running on 2 gig. So nothing special about the machine here. So during this process, you should not get any errors of any kind, not even like informational stuff. If you do, it would probably be if you have like a antivirus software installed or something like that, that's going to warn you about stuff happening on the machine. I would urge you to turn off any virus protection program before you do the setup. Okay, so we have done the complete setup, and now we should reboot the machine. It's not absolutely necessary, but you should do it in order to get all the path variables and stuff set in the system. So let's reboot the machine and we'll continue from there. Okay, so we're back after restart, and as you can see now, we have 2 icons on the desktop. We have the RealityLog logging software, and we have the RealityLog transcoding software. Let's wait with the transcoder and just concentrate on the RealityLog logging software. So I'll start that by double-clicking it. And because this is a trial setup, I don't have the serial number yet. I want to evaluate RealityLog for 30 days, and the evaluation version has no restrictions whatsoever. You can really use it all the way to see that it fits your needs. Okay, so we go next and we get the login screen. The standard password for the root username. This is important. There is one main user, and that's the root. The root has access to everything in the project database. You can delete projects, you can do whatever. You can create users, you can create administrative users, and you really can do everything. So this is the main user. And the default password for this one is SYSADM, sysadm, so short for system administrator. You press these SYSADM and then you press enter. And it tells you we don't have any projects, and we should know that because this is the first time full setup. So we don't have any projects, we need to make one. Do you want to create a project now? Yes, I do. Okay, next step is to do a connection to the project database, and you do that the same way. The root password is SYSADM as before. You press connect, and the only thing that happens is that this icon gets enabled, the icon that enables you to create a new project. So I click it and I put in a project name. Let's call this test1, this project. The project name can be pretty much anything, but I would keep it to standard character and number letters, skip space, skip any special characters, because that could make a problem later on, just for safety. Okay, the next thing I need to do is to tell the project where to find the media files. You are probably going to log media files against like proxy files, XDCAM disks, EX disks, cards, whatever kind of media you're working on. You have to tell the project where to find these files. So I'm going to make a directory in C. I'm going to call it test1 because that's my project. Actually, I'm going to rename it to my projects. Okay, and under that I'm going to make the test1 folder. Now I have done a folder to contain my media files. I press OK and I press OK again. And what happens now is that the project is getting built, and as soon as this one is ready and the top line says new project database ready for use, then you're fine. So you close this window and you should get back to the login screen, and now the login screen contains our test1 project. So connect to that one. And the next information is that this project needs to be patched up to consist to the version of this software. Do you want to continue? And yes, you do. This is usually a very, very fast process. Okay. The next thing that you get as an information is that the automatic backup has not been set, and this is a pretty cool feature. You set up a backup schedule, and you will be reminded every time to make a backup after that scheduled time has passed. And you can decide to back up every day or once a week or not at all. It's really up to you. So if you, like this is doing like a one-man setup, you should absolutely do a backup system. So we just press OK for now. We're into Reality Log, and let's fix that backup thing, the first thing we do. We go to Miscellaneous, we go to Settings, and we go to Backup. And you see here at startup, warn if backup hasn't been done in 1 day, meaning every day. So that's cool, and we just need to put a path where to save our backups. That should probably be on another machine or a USB drive or something like that. But I'm just going to do it locally now. I'm going to select my D drive, which is another drive, physical drive in this machine. I'm going to do a new folder, and I call it Backups. Okay, so we select this one. We go OK. Okay, so we have run through the full setup on this machine, and now we're ready to start logging and getting material in. And if you don't know how to do that, go to the next tutorial that teaches you how to log, how to create media information and stuff like that. If you need any help, you go to the help. You have the website that has support. You have the support forum, which is really good because there you can just add in tickets of questions you have, and we will respond to them immediately. And you also have emergency support contacts. And thank you for watching.